Hi everyone, so new video for you today, and this one's going to be a craft room tour. I haven't done this in a while. I did do one last year, but I've moved rooms now. I'm in my bedroom now, so and a lot of the storage has changed, so I thought I'd do an updated one. So here's kind of an overview quickly, and I'll start down here. Unit here is from IKEA. It's one of those kind of cube ones that everyone's got. So on top here we just have books. So they're all of my books on here. Ones I'm reading are over by my bedside table over there. This is kind of OG Gemma Rose Crafts. This I bought, I think, my first Hobbycraft haul video. It's kind of seen better days. I need to get a new one, but it just has like sequins and buttons and stuff in. Then we have some kind of miscellaneous stuff, so nail varnish, my purse, these kind of choker necklaces which I'm addicted to, some bath bombs and stuff, and then we have this kind of basket storage, and in here we have 6x6 paper pads, bigger paper pads, some craft little bits here, bigger paper pads at the back here, and a mirror. And this has just got some like miscellaneous ephemera in that hasn't got a home yet. As we come down here on this first shelf, we have my journal, we have my art journal here, we have sticker storage, planners, and then empty planners and stuff there. If you're wondering, this bar that's up here, this one here, that's a bar that Stephen puts his phone on. It holds his phone so he can watch videos in bed. Then we have this shelf which just has washi tape that's waiting to go on the wall. I need to get some more kind of wooden bars, you'll see that in a minute. And then we have some more kind of notebooks, some Kiki K books. I have my Smash book which is there, anniversary book that's there, and then my Vampire Diaries journal is there as well. Then here we have these drawers from IKEA. Again, this is not really craft related stuff. It's all kind of important paperwork, stuff that needs to be shredded, school stuff for the kids, all that kind of stuff. Then we come over here. So this box hasn't got a home yet, but it's basically, it used to have toys in from downstairs. That's why it's a different colour, but we have my albums in here. So this is basically what I put them in to move them up here, and I haven't actually taken them out yet. So this album here is my 2017 one. I have my one of my wedding planners, wedding albums here. I have this one which is like a spare wedding one, my 2018 album, and another 2018 album. I'm gonna need to get another one because this one is nearly full now. Then we have this over here. So all this here is layers. So apart from this is just my bag. But all that over there is layering for tissue paper and all that kind of stuff. Then we have this Kiki K bag which has stuff to Smash book in. I have this one which is a wedding album which has photos in, ready to go. I just need to write about them. I then have my bin which normally has some sort of biscuit or cake stuff wrappers in. We then come over here. So again we just have some bubble wrap and just some random stuff here. This is more 6x6 paper pads, but these are the ones I reach for more. So we have like, what's this one? This is one from the range, and then this one which is a pink paisley one. We have Maggie Holmes' old one, the confetti range. This is another old Maggie Holmes, this is Bloom. And then we have a Chanel one. We have the cute girl one, and I think this is the cool kid one because I scrapbook a lot about the kids. And then right down here, I think these are more ones from the range, and then just some bigger ones as well. So these are my go-to ones, and then once I want to, I kind of swap them with the ones up the top. Then under here we have this one, this box here which has scrap paper in. We have this one here that has all wedding scrapbook related stuff in. Then as you come over, you have all my old layouts. These layouts have been from the last 6 or so months, 3 or 4 months, I don't really know, but all the videos for these should be up on my channel now, or I may not have filmed them, but yeah, lots and lots of layouts on here. I just haven't bothered to put them in the albums yet. This has come off one of the layouts, I think. Back here I have the case for this camera if I go anywhere with it. I have my phone box. I have my, what's this? This is my Busted album, the new one. I also have this box here, which is what people put cards in at my wedding. I don't really know what to put in it yet, so it's just empty at the minute. Then just between the legs of my desk, you can see I have some more paper pads here, which are from the pound shop, just a handbag, and then this pink bag that my mum got me, and then a gift bag there. Then under here we have this shelf. Now this is one of the first changes. You can see the legs from my tripod. This is one of the first changes I did, and that was move this shelving underneath. Now this obviously was it's supposed to be a shoe rack. I think Daisy from My Green Cow done this trend. It's a shoe rack from Argos, but you use it as extra shelving. It was on top of my desk, but it was just taking up too much room, so I've just popped it underneath because it's got stuff on it that I don't reach for all the time. This is a little bit of a mess, but it's kind of an organised mess. I know where everything is. So on top of here, this bit here is all Christmas stuff. It's all Christmas paper, ephemera, stickers, paper pads, everything. I don't actually have a place for it all yet, so I'm still trying to figure out some storage. This little sofa here I got for Christmas. I've not figured out what I'm gonna put in it yet, so it just lives under here until I can find a place for it on my desk. I then have my little art palette thing that I use for most of my mixed media stuff. That's from Wilko's. I then have some hole punches along here. A little beauty blender which I use for stenciling. These are some Project Life cards. This stamp I don't really know what to do with yet, so it just lives here. Some open Christmas ephemera that again needs to find a storage. And then this is just some chipboard stickers that I took out of the backing. I thought that was a good idea last year. Completely regretted it afterwards. Then over here we have this glass which I got for Christmas from my mum. I have my paper trimmer here because I'm always reaching for it. This here actually is what Mia held up for her photo for her first day of year 1. I've kept that. I want to do a memory of it or put it in a frame for her room. I have some extra backgrounds for scrapbooking here. I have some Project Life pockets in there. I have some laminating sheets and stuff. These two signs here and here were at our wedding. I'm going to be scrapbooking them at some point. So there's that. Then onto this shelf here I have my watercolours here, some miscellaneous stickers from kits that I will now start using more of because I don't use as many stickers in my bullet journal now, so I will be using these eventually. I have my punch board here to make envelopes, again more miscellaneous stickers under there. Then here more stickers. I have more stickers on top of here. I have my Winsor & Newton watercolours, and then all these are loose 12x12 papers and stuff, various different ranges, old and new. They're in not any particular order. A lot of my Valentine's ones are at the bottom, ready for Valentine's Day soon. So there's that. Then on this bottom shelf it's more organised, so I have my 12x12 paper pads. I have this which is like a punchboard thing that makes alphabet. I have this little basket which is from the pound shop, and it has stamps in, rubber stamps I don't really use at the moment or don't use a lot of. And I have my laminator underneath here because I don't use it all the time, so when I do use it I'll just pull it out and put it on top of the desk. Now onto the top of the desk. So this is what I think has had the most changes to it. So the first thing which I love about this room now is these shelves. Now these shelves are from Argos. They're named children's book shelves or something. I'll link them below if I can find them, because I was looking for these shelves for so long, and obviously they're quite narrow and they have the lip on, and I love them for storing mixed media stuff. So all my sprays at the top, there's some new ones as well. My favourite Prima stab of all time, a couple of stencils. I had loads of stencils and they've disappeared on me. I then have just a few of the acrylic paints from the works, and then the backing for that stamp. I just love it, so I've stuck it up there. On this bottom shelf I just have some inks from Hobbycraft, this background stamp as well. I then have some of the Dilutions paint, so I have it in black and white, my corner punch, and then my Vasco hole punch as well. Then under here I have this bar, which is from IKEA. I think most people have it with the little buckets for storage. This one has just random black pens in. This one has like pencils and my stapler and stuff. Then in here is all highlighters, and then in here is all blue pens and some rulers. Then onto the desk itself. So these boxes here are from Sainsbury's. They just have different ephemera in. They're split into different ranges and packs. I've labelled some of them, so I cut the top out of them, but I was arranging these a different way before, so a lot of the packaging got thrown away. Like this one doesn't have a label on and stuff, but I can quickly grab which one I want and just have the box by my side when I'm scrapbooking, so it works out a lot better. Then onto the top here, so I have my gesso, and I have my texture paste, my little modelling paste as well. I then have some extra double-sided tape and double-sided tape pads. Then onto this, it does look messy, but it's kind of organised. So I have my water bottle, which actually needs refilling, my little chip cup. Everyone went crazy for these, but I've managed to pick one up from Primark, and I just have some little flowers in here, little bows, little clips, and a little mirror and stuff in there. My two favourite hole punches I've just been using, so that's why they're sitting there. I then have this little star dish, which is from the pound shop, and it just holds kind of loose paper clips in, and my sharpener. And then I have more double-sided tape. A lot of these are open. I have my foam tape at the bottom there, and some just normal clear tape. Then this, if I just move this over, this box here, so there's the bottom of it and then the lid. Our lovely photographer gift wrapped our memory stick with all the wedding photos on, and this was the box that was in it, or it was in, shall I say, and I loved it so much that I used it as storage. So this, the lid of it just has planner charms, little paper clips, stuff like that, and some cards and stuff that I want to smash book. I then have this, the base of it now has all paper clips in. So I have some new ones, I have some little bow ones, I have my little Harley Quinn one here. So they all live in there, and I can figure out which ones I want to use. All kind of spilling out. Then here, this is all kind of coloured pens that I use in like my bullet journal and stuff. So I've got some newer ones, which are these. This is a Papermate Replay Premium. These are basically the ones that can rub out. I then have these ones, which are just the Papermate Flare ones. I then have these, which are the brush pens from my recent haul video. I'll link that below if I remember. I love using these, and there's some more of the Flare ones there as well. I then have another one of these star dishes, and this one holds all the little bits from the recent Naughty Nails paper kit. So this is January, so this is all that I have left at the moment. So I like to keep it separate because obviously I'm paying for this kit. I want to make sure I use it all. I then have my enamel dots. So I have a lot of packs. I have ones that I got on sale, some Christmassy ones, and then just some normal dots at the bottom. I then have this candle, which was given to me as part of a Christmas present at the Jingle Mingle. I then have this little G, which was from a pen pal. I then have this lid, which is from the Webster's Pages planner I got for my birthday, and I just have my Crafty Rat Designs team stuff in here, just so I can keep it to hand. I then have just my glasses case, which is kind of boring, but it sits on my desk anyway. Then here is the recent Lottie Loves paper kit. This is the January one. I like to keep it all together. So any add-ons I bought, any papers, the tissue paper it was wrapped in, because obviously I only get one scrapbook kit, it just lives here. I just like to make sure I use it. So there's that. I then have the recent copy of Daphne's Diary. I do want to film a flick through of this, so that's why it's sitting on the desk. I then have my sticker storage. So this is from Hobbycraft. It's kind of like a, if you can see, like a concertina effect, and it has so much in it. So this is all Lottie Loves Paper stuff. I have smaller stickers here, alphabet up here, decorative sheets here, and then right at the back there there's like 12 by 12 sticker sheets and chipboard up here. Then we have this little section here. So these are just some photos of London that I've not smash booked yet. I have my paper to dry up pens and stuff. I have this little glass jar which normally has water in for watercolouring and stuff. Behind here I have my Jane Davenport Glitzy Sea Sparkle markers. I do want to try that out, so I've got them sitting there. And then I have this pen pot behind, which I believe was from Wilkinson's, and it just has more tools in, so my pencil, I have scissors, paint brushes, my Posca pen, my Uniball Signo broad pen, just little things like that in there. I then have this, which is a little Kiki K mug that I got from TK Maxx. This has my favourite scissors, it has some of my new fine liners that I love, again that was in that haul video, my favourite pen, and just some more black fine liners in there as well. Then as you come over you have my light thing, my box light thing that I got for Christmas. I just again have Gemma Rose Crafts on here. I'm going to change it out soon and put something else on there. And then have this, which is kind of like an inbox thing, and basically it just has recent stickers in that I've filmed but haven't, the video's not gone up yet. I think the video for this, for these stickers, would have gone up by the time you're seeing this video, so this is probably not in here anymore. But I have a plump planner kit, and I just have some stickers from a new shop, so they all live in there. I then have this tiny little dish, which just normally, I think this was from the pound shop. It just has tiny little bits in here for embellishments, some bunnies and some bows and all that kind of stuff. Then over here I have my little Belle pop figurine. I'm going to put her on a shelf on her own up here with the base and all my pop figurines I've got downstairs. I want a shelf on the wall to have and stuff like that. I then have two photo boxes over here. These are photo storage boxes from Paper Chase, and I have normal photos and then wedding photos in a different one. Then over here, this is normally where my current projects are. So these two are some scrapbook layouts that I did recently. Don't know if they're both going to be up by the time you're seeing this, so that's why I've covered the most of them up. I have my current Webster's Pages planner that I'm using, my bullet journal, and just my phone there. This is kind of how it normally looks when I'm sitting down to start a project. So now onto the wall, we have my wedding veil, which I've put here. It's very glitzy. I then have my little dream catcher that I made in a video behind here, and one of my little lanyards. I then have this wreath which I made before Christmas. I would take it down, but I just think it looks okay there, so I'm just going to leave it there. I then have this sign which I made for Stephen 2 years ago, Father's Day, and I got some Scrabble letters and just put Daddy, and then they took these photos when they were really young, so you are, and then our together, and then hero. I put that together. I absolutely loved making that. Then I have this little picture that was drawn by Grace from Miss Paper Lover from when we were pen pals and stuff. Love that picture, so it stays there. I then have my little cork board. Obviously this is a wedding, save the wedding thing. I've covered up obviously the date and stuff, but this is a save the day for a wedding we're going to in August, so this that best one ever. I love that. Then just a little photo from London because it was on my desk and needed to be put somewhere, so I just pinned it up there. Then finally we have my favourite part, which is my washi wall. So I got this idea from someone on Instagram. I will link them below because I, for the life of me, can't remember her name. But these hooks are just from Wilko's. These wooden sticks are just from Amazon. And they're just like wooden craft sticks. And they have all my favourite washi on. I'm going to go up. So obviously I have some more washi down here. and it's just going to go up that way. So I absolutely love it. So this is my craft area now. I do have, if I show you, I have my fan here. This is like the TV and stuff up there, that's why there's a load of wires. But I do have this drawer which has some craft stuff in. So I have my heat gun, which I do need to unplug. I have my glue gun and my curler. So that's the kind of electrical stuff, and it does reach over there when I'm doing craft stuff. So that's basically it. So this is my craft area now. I'm so in love with it. Obviously my tripod is wedged behind the desk, so there is a little bit of space there, but it's okay. If you're wondering, the desks aren't new, they've just been covered in that sticky back plastic stuff, or contact paper, because the backgrounds for my videos were getting really kind of dingy and horrible. I decided to just cover them in this. So my lovely husband helps me pick out the background, and he applied it to the desks for me, because there's no way it would have gone on anywhere as neat as this if I'd done it myself. But yeah, so that's my craft area. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll speak to you all in my next one. Bye bye.